Welcome back to Top Repairs. How do you know you got a bad brake booster or a bad master cylinder or a bad brake booster check valve? If you replace the brake pad and the rotor and there's no leak in the brake system and you bled the system for air and the master cylinder reservoir is topped off and you don't have any ABS codes, I'm going to tell you guys how can you tell if you got a bad master cylinder or a bad brake booster. When you have a bad brake booster caused by a bad diaphragm on the inside, you're going to notice that when you step on the brake pedal, it's going to feel extremely hard to press. And when you got a bad master cylinder caused by a bad seal on the inside, and when you step on that brake pedal, you're going to notice that brake pedal is going to feel squishy. And if that master cylinder is extremely bad, you're going to notice that brake pedal is going to sink to the floor. Let's talk about noise. When the master cylinder diaphragm is bad on the inside, it is going to cause a vacuum leak. You're going to hear a hissing noise or a whistling noise right underneath the steering wheel area. And when the master cylinder is bad, we're stepping on the brake pedal, you're going to hear a squishy sound. Let's talk about braking distance. When you got a bad brake booster, again, you're going to notice it's going to be hard to press on that brake pedal. So you're going to notice that the vehicle is going to travel much further when stepping on the brake pedal. In other words, longer braking distance. Whereas when the master cylinder is bad, you can actually step on the brake pedal, but you're going to have to pump that brake pedal a few times in order to come to a stop. Let's talk about engine performance. When the brake booster is bad, again caused by a bad diaphragm, it is going to cause a vacuum leak. When you have a vacuum leak, this can cause the engine to stall, it can cause the engine to shake, and it can cause low RPM. Whereas when you got a bad master cylinder, most likely it's not going to cause engine performance issue at all. So again, if you notice engine performance issue, always focus on the brake booster or its related components. Always check the check valve going to the brake booster. Make sure it is not loose and make sure that check valve is working properly. Also, make sure to check the brake booster hose or line. Make sure it is not cracked and make sure it is not loose. A fast way to check for a bad check valve, simply all you gotta do is just blow into it. So a check valve, air should only flow in one direction. So this is how you're going to test it. So when you blow into the check valve, air should be able to come out on this end. And when you blow on the other end, air should not come out at all. If air is able to escape, then that's how you know you got a bad check valve. If you remove that master cylinder and you see brake fluid on the inside of the brake booster, that means that master cylinder seal is leaking. I hope you found this video useful. As always, thank you for watching and subscribe to Top 5 Auto Repairs.